Hi, this is Brian with StudioBeaux-Art.com, and in this video I'm going to be sharing some of my comments on the process of creating this watercolor painting. Okay, let's go. Here I'm putting in some general first washes. You'll notice that I blot out the areas that I want to be highlighted in the picture, trying to preserve the white of that paper. So rather than talk over the top of the whole demonstration here, I'm just going to chime in from time to time when I've got something to say. Here I wanted to point out to you that you'll notice on the left-hand side I'm kind of emphasizing the yellow part of green, on the right-hand side the blue part of green, because I want a gradient to kind of run through that in the warmer section to be behind the main figure. Here I'm just laying in a few of the initial washes, kind of starting the painting, and you'll notice that as I lay in the initial flat washes for his pants, that I'll share the colors with the other characters as well. That's so that there will be some kind of harmony within the painting itself. They'll all kind of share colors together. So I kind of wish this was actually how fast I could paint a watercolor. The real time for this was about 10 hours or so. It's obviously compressed here just so I can fit it into the video. And I've also edited it down and tried to focus in on just the development of this main character. Even though I just said that I'm trying to focus on the main character there, I left this section in just because I like painting polka dots so much. Notice coming up here that I'm going to start scrubbing his socks and his shirt, and what I'm doing is lifting out the initial wash of raw sienna so that those are a little bit lighter. So you may notice in the upper right hand corner here there's a little zero with an arrow through it. That's just a reminder to me for where the light source is coming from, so that as I'm rendering all these forms, that they all kind of have a consistent light source. One aspect I think it's important to cultivate in your watercolor practice is the ability to recover from mistakes and how you do that. You'll notice the wash that I'm about to lay in on his front leg right here, that one, is really choppy and uneven. So I'll have to spend some time and energy blending that in and working with it so that it becomes a little bit more harmonious with the rest of the piece. Here's something interesting you might think about in your own watercolor practice. You'll notice that the painting is upside down, and at this point I'm just rendering forms. So to get a fresh perspective on it allows me to look at the painting with fresh eyes as it's developing. Drawing is an important part of the work that I enjoy as well as the work that I do. So earlier I erased the pencil marks, but now I'm coming back through with the brush. The advantage is, of course, is that now those lines that were just gray can be any color, the appropriate color. So for the shoes, they're black, maybe by the head, it's going to be a red or brown color. So that's a quick overview of the process of creating a painting. I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you for watching.